Hi, my name is Shane and today I'm painting an alien on my rock.
So what kind of pens are you using to paint your alien?
Posca pens, it's like basically painting a pen.
So it's actual paint inside the pen?
Yep.
And these rocks that you're using are quite rough, aren't they?
Yeah.
So how do you find that the pen goes onto the rocks?
Quite smoothly really, it's very nice.
You don't have any problems with it not covering the rock or anything?
No, it's perfectly fine.
So up until now you've been using acrylic paints to do the rocks and a paintbrush?
Yep.
And what do you make of the difference between using paint and paintbrush to using these Posca pens?
So paint is very like chunky and like you can't get it where you want to be precisely.
Yeah.
And this is more precise because it's very like thin and you can get what you want.
So you can do it for more detailed pieces?
Yeah.
So there's loads of these different pens here. Why have we got two boxes? What's the difference?
So this box is for like bigger nibs and thick ones so you can colour more stuff in easily.
So is that one of these here what you've got?
Yep.
So that's quite a thick nib, isn't it? And then in this box, what do we have?
In this box we have thin nibs for like drawing outlines and stuff.
Okay, so if you put them together, you can see the difference between the nibs. So one's for more like detailing and outlining and stuff, whereas one's for the bigger one's for colouring larger areas.
Yep.
So I guess that you would choose the larger nib for colouring, say, the alien's face.
Yeah.
Because you could do that a lot quicker, couldn't you, with a larger nib?
Yeah, definitely.
They actually look like they're really quite opaque, these paints. They cover really well, don't they?
Yeah, really well.
I can't see any of the white rock underneath the paint that you've put down.
No, it's a very thick layer, but it's still easy to draw on.
Yeah. So could you then go over it with a different colour to correct it, or
yeah,
how would you correct it?
You need to wait for it to dry a bit and then you can do it over.
So do you think that you prefer these to using a paint and a paintbrush, like the traditional way of doing it?
Yeah, definitely. It's way more precise.
Yeah. So there is the alien. What are you going to do now?
Just colour the eyes in. Wait, this purple.
There's loads of different colours, isn't there?
Yeah.
It looks like they've got neons. Is there some glitter in there as well?
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, so you can see the glitter on the cap.
Yeah.
And on the barrel as well. So that would be a nice effect, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
So you're now colouring in the eyes. So what do you like best about painting rocks?
It's just really like chilling, and it's really helpful if you're feeling a bit, stressed out or something.
Yeah.
It's really nice to use.
So it's like a calming activity.
Yeah.
Like real colouring.
Yeah.
Because it is basically colouring just on a different surface, isn't it?
Mhm.
So what are you doing now?
Just drawing a few stars.
So the outline of that alien, a little bit of the green has gone over the outline. So would you leave that, or would you then wait for it to dry and then go back over it with the black?
Yeah, wait for it to dry.
Yeah.
So I think that's dry enough now. Yep.
Okay, is that finished?
Yeah, it's finished.
Have a look then. Excellent. Very creepy. So what would the next step be now to do with this rock?
Well, you write all the stuff on the back, like Knots Rocks or wherever
What do
you
you have to write on the back?
Knots Rocks, Facebook, so you can post a picture on Facebook of the rock and then re-hide it.
Okay, so people will pick up the rock when they find it and then look on the back to see which Facebook group to post a photo to, and then they re-hide it for someone else to find.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else you've got to do to this now before you can hide it?
So you need to spray some gloss over it to make it so it doesn't run off in the rain, so it can stay out for longer.
It seals it then. Okay, shall we go and do that?
Yep.
Okay, so you've got your gloss spray. Let's have a look. So this is Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear Gloss Finish Protective Coat, and you can get this from any hardware stores or Amazon online, places like that. So what do you have to do now?
Just shake it a bit.
Give it a shake.
Yep. And then you just spray it on your rock.
Okay.
Like that.
So it really smells, doesn't it? I think you've got to definitely do this in a ventilated area, like we're doing it outdoors. So that should be really nice and glossy now when it's dry, and then we can write on the back, turn it over and gloss it again. And the gloss doesn't actually make the paint run or anything, so it's really good to use with acrylic paint pens like Uni Posca.
Hi, my name is Max and I'm doing the Spider logo on a rock with these paint pens from Spider-Man's chest.
Okay, so you've got the black pen and you've got a nice flat rock. So what are you going to do to start off?
Do the oval shape for the body on the middle of the centre of the chest.
Okay. So how do you find these paint pens? Better or worse than using a paintbrush and paint?
Better, because it's painted a pen, and that the fact of when you can mess up with your paint and you can just splatter it all over.
Yeah.
This doesn't. This is accurate.
Yeah, it is
It's
accurate.
like a point of.
Yeah, so it's a lot more easier to get your lines nice and straight, isn't it?
Yep.
So are you just drawing a black spider, or are you going to do the red around it?
The red around it as well.
Okay.
I'm going to do that so I can colour it in black.
So how many legs does your spider have to have?
8.
8.
4 on each side. Because it's obviously a legged spider.
So your legs are quite thick, aren't they, on this spider? Are you going to be able to fit another?
If I don't, I can just add a little of this because I'm going to be colouring all of it black.
So you can just extend it a little bit.
Yeah.
So why do you like painting rocks, Max?
Because I love the fact how it just keeps you not bored and how you just get to focus on what you're doing.
So it makes you nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
So are you leaving it like that, or are you going to fill it in with black?
Fill it in. So I'm going to get a black. Where's the black?
So you're going to get a thicker one so you can fill it in quicker?
Mhm.
Okay, so there we go, there's black.
Thank you.
So this nib is a lot thicker, isn't it?
Thick. Mhm. When it's dry, I might do like 2 red eyes at the front.
Yeah. So black's a really, really dark colour, isn't it? You can't get any darker than black. So how will you then get red on top of that black?
How I will is I'll get the small pens to do the parts in between the legs of the thick black.
Yeah, but what about putting the red eyes onto the black? How does that work? 'Cause black's
So I'm
too
going to
dark.
make it dry. I'm not going to make it dry, but I'm going to let it dry. And when it dries, I'm going to put the red with the small pen just between the spider legs.
But will red show up on black?
I actually haven't tested that, so I don't really know.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to try and write spider.
So these thinner ones are actually good for writing as well, aren't they?
Mhm.
Because do you have to write on the back of the rock?
Yes.
What do you have to write on the back?
Nuts Rocks, #Facebook.
So we put Knots Rocks because we live in Nottingham, don't we? But there's all kinds of different Facebook groups.
I've put spider, but that R's on the side because I can't fit it in.
Yeah.
And that can be like a hide, spide.
Okay.
You can hide it.
Okay. So what now? Can you put that red on as the eyes yet, or?
Just do a little dab. Yes, I can.
Okay.
I need to find a way. I found one.
Okay. So is this going to work, going over the black? Because black is so dark.
I'll try.
Let's give it a go. Oh wow, that
How?
is super good, isn't it?
And now I'm just going to do
That's really bright. Isn't that good how you can go over the darkest colour with a really light colour?
How? Yeah.
So marks out of 10 for these Uni Posca paint pens, Max. What do you think?
11.
11. So you really like them. Do you think you'd go back to painting rocks with normal paint and paintbrush after this?
No, I don't think so.
So let's have one last look and then we'll see it when it's finished. Okay, so what do we have to do now?
We have to spray it all over
Okay.
the Spider-Man thing.
Why do we have to spray it?
Because it conceals it for you to hide after.
So it's not going to wash any of the paint off if it rains? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Don't do it too close because that's it, just back a bit. Okay, that's enough. So we'll just wait for that to dry and then it'll be all protected.
Yeah.
And now it's my turn at last. I'm so excited to get to use these uni Posca pens for the first time. Up until now I've been using acrylic paint and a paintbrush to do my rocks, and that's really quite messy with paint everywhere, and you cannot get the level of detail that you can with these pens. And that's what I absolutely love about them, is that they come in different nib sizes. So you can get the really fine nibs to do your precise detail work and your outlines, and then you can get really thick nibs to fill in lots of space very quickly. And I was super impressed at how they actually colour so opaquely. Even on this very coarse and rough rock surface, you can see that the colours are incredibly saturated and vibrant, and they completely cover the surface without leaving any white spots underneath. And a great thing about that is, if you go wrong somewhere, even if it's a black line, you can then wait for it to dry and go over it with a white if you want to, just to get rid of the mistake that you've made, and it will completely cover it. So that's fantastic for me because I'm always making mistakes. Another thing that you can do with these pens is actually blend them, and I was really surprised because they are basically paint in a pen, so I didn't think blending would be possible. But as you can see on my next video, which I'm colouring, the video after this, I'm colouring Dory, you can see me actually blend them. So here's me doing Sonic, and I'm just filling him in with blue and all the different colours. Now, I actually use some tutorials on YouTube to draw these. I am not good at drawing, so I'll leave the links in the description if you want to draw them. But here I am colouring Dory. So I'm putting some dark blue shading around the eyes, and then I'm using the lighter blue again just to blend that out, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we've arrived at the local park. We've got all of our rocks in the bag ready to hide. Shane's picked one out. Go and hide it. Yeah. Just waiting for someone to find it. Right guys, you want to take a rock and hide it? Yeah then. Everybody get a rock.
I'm taking the cutest
Shane.
one. I'm taking the heart.
Suppose with it.
Okay, go.
I got the cutest one.
You might want to hide Squirtle near the water because he's a water Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay. So you put it behind that tree.
If anyone wants to find it, it's right there.
Do you think we should leave a rock on this bench?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, which one?
Yeah, let's do this one.
Down there. Okay, everyone's going to pick a rock. Everyone get one. What have you got, Lisa?
Spyro. I've got Rosie.
I got Batman.
Rosie. Batman.
I got Rosie, yeah.
Okay, go.
I think that's got some
So you just put it down there. Just turn it over so people can actually see it. Where are you putting yours, Melissa?
I've already put mine behind here.
Okay, it's hiding behind there. Right, what about you, Shane? Put Batman down there. Nice one. Always time for a bit of exercise when we're hiding the rocks.
Yep.
And a bit of flossing.
Oh, brilliant.
Another one.
I think we found a rock there, and I hidden it all the way over there.
All the way over there. It's never going to get found.
Me
Right,
and
okay,
Mac.
come on, let's go. You got Sonic. Shane,
I don't even know what this is.
what have you got? That's
That's
just
deep
a
grass.
random one that you did.
No, it's Max.
Was it Max? Melissa, do you want a rock?
Yeah.
Come on then.
Mom, I'll pick mine.
Where did you hide it? What are you getting? What you got?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, go
Max,
for
I
it.
got the Spider-Man one.
Where did you hide it? Oh, you've got it on top of that post over there, I can see it. Yeah?
Maybe I should put this near some water.
Yeah, I'm thinking the water ones can go near the pond.
Put it here, put it here.
I'll save it in my pocket then.
Let's have a look. Let's see. Is it a good hiding place?
Nope.
It is.
I'll get all the
Brilliant.
water ones.
We've reached the ponds. We're going to hide some of the water ones. So what have you got there?
Baby Dory.
Baby Dory. Where we're going to put Baby Dory? Shane's
Can
got them.
I do Baby Dory?
Yeah, okay. Which?
Where's Baby Dory?
Right, Shane's going to put it there, look. Right next to the water.
There's another water one, side up.
Max, do you want to do a side duck?
Yeah!
Okay.
I'll
Well,
do
you got
side
one
duck.
for Melissa?
She's not
Yeah, I've
giving
got
me
this
side
one.
up.
Yeah? Here you go then, Melissa. We'll hide that one.
Can I put this in the water?
Not in the water, no, it's got to be so someone can find it. What about up against this tree? No, don't just chuck it. Go on. Can you see it? Can you actually see it? Oh, well you can see it, so we'll put it there.
Oh, sewers!